bim 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 bam. Ya ba 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 bim bam. Bim 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 bam. Bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom. Take a floor if you can. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 shalom. Shabbat, 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 shalom. There's also room over here for anyone who would like to. We have more kids coming in. Shabbat, 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 shalom. Shabbat, shalom. Shabbat, shalom. Shabbat, 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 shalom. Can I hear you with a big bim and a bam? Here we go. Bim, bam. Bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam. Ya ba 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 bim. Bam. Bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam. Shabbat shalom. You're great, sweetie. Come on in. You're doing great.
She's new.
Well, I'm so thrilled that she is here. And you want to share her name?
She's Elena.
Elena. Welcome, Elena. I'm Rabbi Yael. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 shalom. Welcome, welcome. It's Shabbat. Do, 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 do. 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 It's Shabbat. Do, 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 do. It's Shabbat. Do, 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 do. It's Shabbat. Do, 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 do. Light candles. Do, 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 do. Say the bracha. Do, 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 do. Light candles. Do, 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 do. It's Shabbat. Do, 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 do. Rabbi's having a hard time lighting this candle. Thank you, Abigail.
Can I light the candle?
Oh, sweets, it's dripping. So thank you for offering. Say Kiddush, do, 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 do. Say Kiddush l'chaim, do, 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 do. Say Kiddush, do, 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 do. It's Shabbat, do, 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 do. Get your hands ready, do, 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 do. Wash those hands, do, 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 do. Get your hands ready, do, 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 do. It's Shabbat, do, 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 do. Eat. What's this? Challah, do, 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 do. Eat challah, do, 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 do. Eat challah, do, 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 do. It's Shabbat, do, 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 do. What do I like to do on Shabbat? Sing Sabbath songs, do, 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 do. Sing Sabbath songs, do, 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 do. It's Shabbat, do, 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 do. Sing Sabbath songs, do, 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 do. Go to shul, do, 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 do. Come to synagogue, do, 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 do. See the rabbi doot, 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 doot. It's Shabbat, doot, 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 doot. What do you like to do so special on Shabbat, Abigail?
Eat
Eat
challah.
challah, doot, 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 doot. Eat a wonderful Shabbos meal, doot, 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 doot. Maybe eat some ice cream, doot, 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 doot.
I ate ice cream others today at camp.
That's amazing. It's Shabbat, doot, 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 doot. See your friends, doot, 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 doot. See your family, doot, 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 doot. Take a nap, doot, 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 doot. Go for a hike, doot, 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 doot. On Shabbat, it is so much fun to put on a kippah. Can all the kids grab a kippah? Parents, you can help. Pick a kippah. And let's take a look at this kippah. Let's get some of these kippot over to some of the other kids. Would you like to pick a kippah? Moms, dads, grandparents. Could you guys, oh, there you go. There you go. Would you like a kippah? Would you like an orange one? Show me the kippah you picked. Let's sing about this kippah. Are you ready? Kippah, yarmulke, shows the world you're a Jew. Wear it all day or just when you play. It's totally up to you. I wear a kippah on my head to remind me that God is above. Wearing a kippah is one of the ways I show my respect and my love. Kippah, yarmulke, shows the world you're a Jew. Wear it all day or just when you pray. It's totally up to you. Some put it on when they eat, and others just when they play or pray. Some of us, like Rabbi, wear a kippah everywhere during the day. Kippah, yarmulke, shows the world you're a Jew. Wear it all day or just when you play. It's totally up to you. Oh my. You know, when I wake up in the morning, right after I put my kippah on, the first thing I do is I say, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Listen, all of Israel. The Lord our God, the Lord is. How many fingers do I have up? One. I know the big kids know that. Let's do that together. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. You know, sometimes I can say those words, but I can use a different melody. You ready? Put your seatbelts on. Here we go. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Ba'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. It's so good to see all of you. You know, I just said a prayer in a language that was not English. I just said a prayer in a language that wasn't English. Who knows what I was saying when I said, what language I was using when I said Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Hebrew.
I was saying that in Hebrew. Will you be my echo, and let's do the alphabet for our Hebrew, okay? Big kids, Abigail, come and be my big helper so that all the kids can really learn. Whatever I say, you say after me. Aleph, bet, bet. Gimel, Dalet, hey. Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet. Yud, Kaf, Chaf. Lamed, Mem, Nun. Samech, Ayin, Pei, Fei. Sadi, Kuf, Resh. Shin, Sin, Tav. Let's sing it all again. It's easy as you can see and hear. Rabbi will sing the Aleph Bet. Won't you repeat after me? Here I go. Aleph Bet Bet. Gimel Dalet Hey. Vav Zayin Chet Tet. Yod Kaf Chaf. Lamed Mem Nun. Samech Ayin Pei Fei. Sati Kuf Resh. Shin Sin Tav. But you guys were great. You were so great that I think you're ready to do a whole nursery rhyme in Hebrew. But to do this, I need your hands. Get your hands ready. And I need you to repeat after me. Who here likes balloons? Oh my gosh, I like balloons, that's right. Here we go. Balon katan. Balon kachol. Ratza lehiyot. Achi gadol. Little balloon. Blue balloon. Wanted to be. The biggest balloon. What did it need to do? Not yet. Somebody knows. Wyatt knows. What did it need to do to get to be the biggest balloon?
Pop.
Before it pops, what does it need to do?
Blow.
It has to. That's right. In Hebrew, this is called heat na peach. Say it. Heat na peach. Heat na peach. Heat na peach. Ad. Heat potzeta pikeach. It's so good to see you too. You know, I'm going to tell you a little bit of a fib. It's not really. Rabbi loves little achbarim. Rabbi loves little mice. I really do love them. If I do. I love mice if they are living outside in the field. They're so cute in the field. I do not love it when they come to live with me. No. So let's everyone get a little mouse. Can you show me your mouse? Here we go. Listen to Rabbi. Achbar katan. That's right. I need to hear you again. Achbar katan. Tiel bagan. Pagash. Chatul. Shahor. That little mouse that was in the garden met. What is a chatul?
A cat.
That's right, a chatul. That was all shachor, just like Rabbi's cat Clea is all shachor, which means all black, like Rabbi's dress today. What did the achbar do when it met the chatul shachor? What is it? What does a mouse do when it meets a big black cat?
Run.
You got it. Ready? Rot, 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 rot. Nichnas lachor. Oh, one more. Show me your agudal. Show me your thumb. Agudal. Let me hear you. Agudal. Agudal. Matai tigdal. When are you going to get big? Lo rotze ligdol bichlal. Try that. Lo rotze ligdol bichlal. Well, what do you want? Rotze liot achi katan kol hazman. Kol hazman. I want to be the littlest, says the thumb. Or my Dutch brother-in-law would say the thump. He really does say that, and he's so smart. Are you ready? Oh my, this mic is hurting my ear today. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to them that hold fast to it, and all its supporters are happy. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Watch Samara. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Eitz chaim hi למחזיקים בה וכל תומכיה מאושר. עץ חיים היא למחזיקים בה וכל תומכיה מאושר. שלום, 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 shalom. Hey, you guys, that was so nice. Yes. One of the candles.
That candle doesn't
It didn't want to light. Well, when we go up onto the bima, Samara's going to relight it for us. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. 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 Can you try that with me? Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. 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 Oh, I think you need to have your hands ready. I think it's time for us to learn a little bit of Talmud. You ready? Can you show me three? Awesome. Al shlosha divarim. Al shlosha divarim. Al shlosha divarim. Ha'olam omed. What are we saying? On three things. On three things. Al shlosha divarim. Ha'olam omed. What does the world stand on? Al HaTorah. Who can lift up their Torah? Who's strong enough to lift up a Torah? Ve'al ha'avodah. Who can hold a book in their hand? Let me show me. And especially a prayer book. Ve'al gemilut chasadim. Show me where your heart is. Where is your heart? There you go. Kind of in the middle. I have a scientist here. Al HaTorah. Ve'al ha'avodah. Ve'al gemilut chasadim. Would you guys like to come up on the bima with Rabbi? Parents, just keep an eye on the little ones because the bima's still high. Come with me. Torah, 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 Torah tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Torah. Torah tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Torah tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Torah tziva lanu Moshe. What's in this Aron HaKodesh? Well, let's start by looking up at the Ner Tamid. Oh my goodness, look at the Ner Tamid. That light stays on even when you're home asleep at night. See the light all the way up there? And then in that light is keeping guard over our Torahs. Torah, 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 Torah. Yeah, can you? Torah tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 1 minute, Bubby. Torah, 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 Torah tziva lanu Moshe. Who would like for a minute to hold the Torah?
Me.
Okay, let's start here. Torah, 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 Torah tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Torah tziva lanu Moshe. You guys want to see the hand? Look at that hand at the yad. That's right, you can touch it. It's very nice. And this is very soft.
Gives me Elena's hug.
Great. Elena, give it a try. Give it a hug. I won't let go. So beautiful. You're so strong. Thank you. I'll take it back now. Torah, Torah. Would you like to hug? Torah, Torah, Torah. Would you like to give a nice little touch to the Torah, sweetie? A hug to the Torah? Yeah, nice. And would you like to give a hug to the Torah? Torah tziva lanu Moshe. Okay, guys, let's put it back in and let's count before we go back down. Where are all of my kids? Come on up here. You ready? Whatever I say, you say after me. Achad. Shtayim. Shalosh. Arba. Chamesh.
There are 5 total.
Oh, you have such good Hebrew. We have Chamesh Sifrei Torah. We have 5 Torahs. That's amazing. Lehitra ot Sifrei Torah. I'll see you next Shabbat. Do you guys want to sit down here just for a minute? And let me just tell you one more story. Are you ready? Get your hands ready. Eli, Eli, shelo yigamer leolam, hachol vehayam, rish rush, shel hamayim, barak, hashamayim, tfilat, ha'adam. Hachol, this is sand. V'hayam, this is the sea. Rihish rush. Shel hamayim, the sound of the water. Baharak, hashamayim, barak is lightning. Tfilat, ha'adam. Very carefully, we're going to go down and do one more song before services. Okay? Did you like seeing those Sifrei Torah, sweetheart? I liked watching you see them. I did. Come, let's go back down. Let's sing all the way down. Torah, 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 Torah tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, 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 Torah tziva lanu Moshe. So much energy. So much energy. You know what? Then I think maybe what we should do is dance instead of sing, because you guys have so much energy. Let's dance for our last prayer. Bo na'aseh ma'agal gadol v'neitzeh b'machol. Come make a big circle with me and we will dance together. Are you guys ready? Can I have a hand? Wyatt? Perfect. Who would like to dance, Abigail? Let's go left, parents and grandparents. Thank you. Such a good idea, but we're not going to today. But thank you for that great idea. Here we go. Eretz zavat chalav chalav u'devash. 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 Take little teeny baby steps into the middle. Eretz zavat chalav. Now go back. Zavat chalav u'devash. Eretz zavat chalav. Zavat chalav u'devash. Amazing. Sit down right where you are. We'll do our last song. Whatever I say, you repeat after me. Of course you can dance. How could I say no to that, right? Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol yitir nivra li'et nasa v'chefso kol azai melech shemo nikra Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol yitir nivra li'et nasa v'chefso kol azai melech shemo nikra Adon olam v'acharei kichlot hakol livado yimlok nora Adon olam v'hu haya v'hu hoveh v'hu yeh v'tifara Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol yitir nifra li'et nasa v'chefso kol azai melech shemo nikra Adon olam. So, parents, early Shabbat services start now at 6. Feel free to stay for as long as it's good for your family. There'll be a story. For the older kids, it's no problem to stay for a while. And if your child is not really feeling very happy, you can go to the back. There are quiet toys, or leave whenever you need. But we're thrilled for you to stay. Also, parents, I'm always available if anyone wants to speak with me, if anyone wants to learn more about our preschool and our Jewish learning adventure. And we have Shabbat all year long. Next week, our outdoor services, weather permitting. We thought it was too hot today. I think that you think I'm funny. I love it. And parents, for you and for the kids will be in the playground or with us. I just want you to know that we have a Ukrainian refugee who will be speaking at services next Friday. We really feel that it's important not just that we do the Tikkun Olam, but that we all really own this story and make it ours. So there's so much going on. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that you're here. And I'm available. Let me know how I can help connect you to everything that's going on. All right, I'm going to move over and start services. Do your thing. If your thing keeps you here, I will be thrilled. All right? Yeah. So I'm going to switch over. And now for the kids, they can be wherever they want. And I will get ready to lead services from here. Ooh, thank you. Okay. Samara, would you put these toward the back so that they're not up here? Thank you. Thank you so much, Samara. Opa. I hope you had fun. I know you. Bye. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming and for being here. Oh, of course. Bye. Now you're warming up to me. Now that it's now that it's time. I love it. I love it. You like that bima, don't you? You like the bima. You know what? So the bima we'll do next time for Tat Shabbat. Okay, sweets? Can you come down now? Thank you. It is Shabbat. What happened? Oh. Olam chesed yibaneh, la 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 la. Olam chesed yibaneh, la 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 la. Olam chesed yibaneh, la 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 la. 3 words. Olam chesed yibaneh, la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Olam la 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 la. I will build this world from love. La 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 la. And you must build this world from love. La 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 la. And if we build this world from love, la 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 la, then God will build this world from love. La 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 la. Olam chesed yibaneh. La 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 la. Olam chesed yibaneh. La 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 la. Olam chesed yibaneh, la 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 la. Olam chesed yibaneh, la 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 la. Olam chesed yibaneh, la 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 la. I will build this world from love. La 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 la. And you must fill this world from love. La 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 la. And if we build this world from love, la 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 la, then God will build this world from love. La 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 la. It's become my favorite prayer of the summer. La 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 la. Shabbat Shalom. 129 of your Sidurim. 129. It is our tradition on Shabbat to lift ourselves toward the divine with song. Todi li va'ani lo haro'eh b'shoshanim. Todi li va'ani lo haro'eh b'shoshanim. Mihizot olam min hamidbar, mihizot olam. Teret mor ulivona, Todi li va'ani lo haro'eh b'shoshanim. Todi li va'ani lo haro'eh b'shoshanim. With our Shabbos candles lit, I'm going to ask you to take a moment and just turn and greet somebody in the sanctuary that you didn't come in with. Together we create the blessings of the Sabbath. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Hear my prayer, I sing to you. Be gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. 138, 139. Minhag HaMakom, the tradition of our shul is to pray paragraphs 1 and 2, 5 and 9. When we reach the 9th and final paragraph, it is a minhag, it is a tradition to stand and face the doorway of the sanctuary. When we do, we yearn to be praying outdoors. I yearn to be praying outdoors. I brought it inside so that everybody would be comfortable this evening with the heat advisory. But the outdoors opens Kippat HaShamayim, the kippah of the heavens. It helps us to be expansive, to see the sacred as the sun is setting. We face the doorway of the sanctuary to welcome anyone who chooses to be here in our midst, to have a place, to have a welcome, to have a home. Paragraphs 1 and 2, 5 and 9. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad, ishmi anu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad, Ushmo echad, l'shem u'tiferet, v'lit chila lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Paragraph 2, likrat Shabbat, lechu v'nelcha, ki hi mekor habracha, merosh mikedem nisucha. Sof ma'aseh b'machshava tchila, lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Paragraph 5. Hitoreri, hiva orech umi uri, shir daberi, kevod Adonai, alayich nigila lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Paragraph 9, standing and facing the entrance. Boi v'shalom, ateret ba'ala, gam v'simcha u'v'tzohala, toch emunei am segula. Boi chala, lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha lecha dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. So this evening we are few but fierce. And in that we are few but fierce, and I look around and I see a few of my dancers here. I'm going to welcome you to dance with me. ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Abigail, come with me. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Face the middle. La la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. From the top. La 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Turn every la 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 la. That's so good. La la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Here we go, guys. La 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. La la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Last time. La 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. La la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Holding that energy. 144. Yitkadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah Be'alma divrach irutei V'yamlich malchutei B'chayechon uv'yomechon Uv'chayetecho Beit Yisrael Ba'agala Uvizman kariv ve'immeru amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mevorach le'olam ul'al me'olmaya yitbarach yitbarach ve'yishtabach ve'yitpa'ar ve'yitromam ve'yitnaseh V'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, Shmei dekurasha berichu, le'ela min kol berchata, v'shirata, tushbechata, v'nechemata, dahamiran be'alma, ve'immeru, Amen. 146. There is one who sings the song of their own life, finding everything within themselves. There is one who leaves the circle of their self and sings the song of their people. There is one whose voice rings with the song of humanity, hoping for the highest perfection. And there is one who rises even higher, uniting with all creatures, with all worlds, filling the universe with song. we call one another into formal worship. We face Yerushalayim. We face Jerusalem. We make connection with our people everywhere as we enter into formal prayer. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Baruch et Adonai, Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai, Hamevorach leolam vaed. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. 148. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, ma'ariv aravim. Bechokma poteach she'avrim, uvitvuna mishaneh itim, umachalif et hazmanim, umsader et hakochavim, b'mishmerotehem. Berakia kirtzono, ya la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. 149. This is an hour of change. Within it we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is an hour of change. Within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us, shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? Baruch ata Adonai Hama'ariv Aravim. The prayer that I opened with this evening, Olam Chesed Yibaneh. We can build a world of chesed, a world of grace, of kindness, of gentleness, of respect. Olam Chesed Yibaneh. I draw our hearts to all of the fractured places in this world where we do not see one another, where we do not honor one another. I draw our attention to places of war and violence. May we learn to translate our prayers into our deeds, our prayers into the way we live. words. Olam chesed yibaneh. La 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 la. Olam chesed yibaneh. La 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 la. Olam chesed yibaneh. La 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 la. Olam chesed yibaneh. La 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 la. Olam chesed yibaneh. La 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 la. I will build this world from love. La 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 la. And you must build this world from love. La 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 la. And if we build this world from love, la 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 la, then God will build this world from love. La 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 la. Olam chesed yibaneh. Olam chesed yibaneh. La 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 la. Olam chesed yibaneh. La 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 la. Olam chesed yibaneh. La 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 la. Olam chesed yibaneh. La 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 la. I will build this world from love. La 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 la. And you must build this world from love. La 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 la. And if we build this world from love, la 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 la, then God will build this world from love. La 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 la. I believe it. La 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 la. 152. As you are able, we stand and affirm our faith. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. 154. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta baham b'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha v'derech uvshochbecha ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. Adonai Elohechem Emet. Mary Oliver writes, my work is loving the world. Here the sunflowers, there the hummingbird, equal seekers of sweetness. Here the quickening yeast, there the blue plums, here the clam deep in the speckled sand. Are my boots old? Is my coat torn? Am I no longer young and still half perfect? Let me keep my mind on what matters, which is my work, which is mostly standing still and learning to be astonished. The Phoebe, the delphinium, the sheep in the pasture, which is mostly rejoicing, since all the ingredients are here, which is gratitude. To be given a mind and a heart and these body clothes, a mouth with which to give shouts of joy to the moth and to the wren, to the sleepy dug-up clam, telling them all over and over how it is that we will live forever. 158. The words of Miriam and Moses, the words of Bnei Yisrael become our prayer. Chamocha ba'elim Adonai, chamocha nehedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osef eleh, nora tehilot osef eleh. Malchutecha ra'u v'hanecha, bokei hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, Ze'eli anu ve'amru, ze'ani anu ve'amru, Adonai yimloch le'olam ba'ed, Adonai yimloch le'olam ba'ed. Lai 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 la lai la 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 lai, yai lai 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 la 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 lai, lai la lai 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 la la lai, lai la lai 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 lai. 161, 160, we move first from the English over to the Hebrew. Hashkivenu Adonai, let there be love, let there be sacred protection, shelter, and the presence of the divine. I open my mouth and I expect to hear Alex's voice. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace be our shelter from life's storms. 160. Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu. Hashkivenu, L'shalom. V'ha'amidenu, Shomenu L'chaim. Ufros aleinu, Sukat Shelomecha. Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu. Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu. $164. Pray as if everything depended on the one. Act as if everything depended only on you. It is our tradition to stand and face the Aron HaKodesh, to stand and face Jerusalem for yet a second time. Tfilat Amidah opens together on 164 and continues belachash through page 180. Find the prayer that you are weaving this evening. Find the prayer in your kishka, in your heart, and bring it to your lips. Bring it to your Creator. Yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, 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 la, la, lai, la, lai. Adonai, sifatai tiftach, ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. La 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la. La 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 la, la 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 la. Hiyu liratzon imre fi vehegyon libi lefanecha Adonai Tzuri Vegoali Adonai Tzuri Vegoali 371. With our hearts filled with Tfilat Amidah, we turn our attention to members of our community, members of our family, loved ones, and friends who are struggling with illness. The yellow sheets are for the very end. Michael does not know something that you don't know, so but thank you. I'm glad you have it for later. 371. I'm going to ask that we hold these members of our community in our hearts now. Susan Bosch, Amelia Byers, Audrey Cohen, Angela DeMare, Phyllis Fillmore, Ellie Edelwitz, Ilona Johnson, Mary Lestrange, Ken Lyjak, Karen Martinez, Merle Perlmutter, Zorian Pinsky, Kahana Skalnick, Elaine Trott, Paul Tubin, Bev Ushko, and Lauren Petties. If you are holding additional people in your heart and you would like to share their name now, when my eyes meet yours, please share those names. Thank you. For those that we have named and for the others that we are holding quietly, 371, paragraph 2, we bring these prayers of healing. Yishebera avotenu mekor habracha le'imotenu. May the source of strength who blessed the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu lekor habracha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Well, I am incredibly grateful that there are young people tonight who are my focus tonight as I bring this teaching, and a gentle reminder to the adults that whenever I bring a teaching in story, it is not less for you adults. So, in a place far away in Russia, there was a famous rabbi, Rabbi Schneur Zalman, who for some reason was suspected by the Russian authorities to be a threat to the Russian people. And so Rabbi Schneur Zalman was arrested and taken to prison in St. Petersburg. While he was in prison, the chief investigator of the Russian police was responsible to visit him frequently, and little by little he realized that this rabbi was really a great sage, had much wisdom, had much to teach. And the chief investigator began to enjoy his visits with the prisoner, and he would ask him all kinds of questions. One day, the chief investigator of the police came to the rabbi and said, "You know, Rabbi Zalman, there's a verse in the Bible that has always puzzled me. We're told that in Genesis, God calls unto Adam and says to him, 'Where are you?' Now," said the police person, "if God knows everything, then why would God be asking Adam where he was? Didn't God know where Adam was?" Rabbi Zalman sat back in his prison cell and said, "It's a great question, but you're missing the point. The passage was not for God to learn where Adam was," Rabbi Zalman explained, "but rather that Adam needed to learn where Adam was. It was Adam who needed to answer the question, where was he? Where am I? In front of the Sacred One." Well, the investigator was very pleased with this answer. And he realized that he too must be able to answer the question, where am I? In relation to the One. And as soon as he realized that, he insisted that Rabbi Schneur Zalman be released from the Russian prison. The philosopher Martin Buber teaches, only as the you becomes present does the presence come into being, and the you becomes present only when we are able to inhabit the very meaning of Hineni, here I am, for ourselves. Tonight is the 9th of Av, and were it not Shabbat, we would be observing Tisha B'Av, the saddest day of the year. And so Jewish communities throughout the world will observe this observance, not tonight as is the date, but at the end of Shabbat, Saturday night at 6 p.m. at Kingston Rotary Beach. This congregation will be meeting for an hour. If it's bad weather, we'll be sitting under the pavilion, and if it's good weather, bring your lawn chairs. We'll be sitting over by the river. And we will be observing Tisha B'Av, trying to answer the question, where am I? Before the One, as a way of preparing ourselves for the journey through Av toward Elul, through Elul toward Rosh Hashanah. So for a moment, before announcements, if anyone has any good news that you'd like to begin the announcements with, something wonderful that happened for you this week that you would like to share with us, I would love to hear it now. Any good news, any bsorot tovot from anyone? David?
I have my new boot.
You have your new boot, and so you are on your way to healing. Amazing. We are so gratified to hear that. The clunker's getting smaller.
Yes.
Amazing. Jen?
Parker and Hunter returned from Israel.
Amazing. And Parker and Hunter had an amazing time in Israel. And I'm going to get to hear a little bit about it tonight and in the coming days. Abigail and then Cindy and Alana. Alana.
I was just going to say something for her.
Oh, I think she wants to say it for herself, sweets. We're listening. Oh my goodness, let's do it, you guys. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Amazing. That's amazing. Cindy, thank you for sharing that, Cindy. Bsorot tovot.
To Jennifer's family at IXL, and Hunter let me know he wanted to work for the Blue Fridge for his community service, and he's a spectacular personal shopper from the contributions from our
Amazing.
foundation. And his sister is back from Israel, and she'll be on our Tikkun Olam committee.
That's amazing stuff.
And it's amazing and wonderful.
Whew. Thank you, Cindy. Other good news.
Yeah, this is
Vicky.
kind of personal, but I got asked out on a date.
I love it. But it's good because where else would you share personal stuff but with your family, with your mishpacha? We love it, Vicky. David.
Last Monday was our 40th anniversary.
Woo! And there's other good news. You're in your new home. Woo!
That's still a mix.
A mixed blessing. We think it's an amazing blessing. Any last words of good news that anyone wants to share? Well, this was a great sharing, and I'm grateful to hear it. Just a few announcements. I told you about Tisha B'Av tomorrow evening, August 6th at 6 p.m. We will be working our way through piyutim, liturgical poetry. It's brilliant and beautiful. We'll spend time with the English and its meaning, and then we'll be chanting it with Alexandra. We'll be sitting by the water and going through a journey from brokenness toward healing. Please join us for 1 hour from 6 to 7 tomorrow evening. Ongoing learning with me next week. Throughout the week, Tuesday and Thursday. Wednesday, my trope class will be taught by Alexandra, and there won't be conversational Hebrew on Wednesday as I will be out of town for 1 day. Next Friday, and this is very important, weather permitting, we'll be outdoors in the back behind the synagogue. We have a guest teacher, a refugee in the community, Lesia Kotsyumbas, who will be coming with her 8-year-old and her 13-year-old. She is from the Ukraine. Her husband and her children's father is still in the Ukraine. She's going to be telling us about her life before, during, and after. We've been trying to be responsive by collecting humanitarian medical supplies and having them delivered to the Ukraine. Please check the website, and if you've been falling asleep a little bit at the wheel, next Friday, make sure to bring something from that list. We'll have the boxes out in the back so that we can really do our part. But the biggest issue is in this congregation. When we say we're committed to tikkun, to repairing, the first step is to understanding what's going on. And what better than to hear it firsthand from an individual and her family as they go through it. Please join us next Friday at 6 p.m. I will be here with Alexandra, our cantorial soloist, cantorial student Alexandra Schloiter, our cantorial soloist, and our rabbinic intern, Jack Sherritt. In that same vein, our congregation is partnering with other congregations in the Hudson Valley on September 11th. That should be an easy one for you to remember. We are going to be part of a benefit concert 2 doors down at St. John's. We want everyone to be there. What better thing on September 11th than to be part of a healing act where there is a crisis in another part of the world. Registration for religious school is open, our Jewish learning adventure. I hope that everyone's already registered, but if you're not, please don't take that for granted. Get your children registered. Our Sisterhood's annual Honey fundraiser is ongoing. Please reach out to Gail and to Bonnie if you need extra help and you are not able to just make the order online. In Elul, every morning that you have a class with me, I'll be blowing shofar. And every Friday before we light candles, I'll be blowing shofar here. Be part of these special traditions of Elul together with me. So much more is coming up on Slichot, Erev Slichot, September 17th. We have a guest speaker who will be teaching about restorative justice. She is a Kohenet, a black Jew who grew up in Beis Yaakov, an Orthodox, ultra-Orthodox community in the Bronx, whose work is doing restorative justice in the Bronx school districts. She is a Kohenet. She's ordained as a priestess. Kohenet Shoshana Brown. I've had the privilege of meeting with Shoshana, speaking with Shoshana, and building the program with her. She will be out of this world. This is something that not only do you want to be there, but you want to bring your friends to be there. This is appropriate for people of every age, and this is a time to really sit with restorative justice as a pathway in the world for justice and forgiveness, and a pathway in personal journeying through Erev Slichot for healing. So much more. Our ongoing Israel trip, please, our Israel trip is in formation. Look on the website. Our ongoing humanitarian aid for Ukraine, and our ongoing food access and security initiative, the Blue Fridge, to make certain that there's no one in the Hudson Valley, that none of our neighbors are hungry. Every time you shop, please add some items and or a bag and drop it off at the Blue Fridge, where anybody who is in need can go to the Blue Fridge and take what they need so that they don't go to bed hungry and their children don't go to bed hungry. 598. It's at this moment that we think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken. If you are someone who is in your Shiv'ah, Shloshim, or Shana, a recent loss, your month or your year of grief, please stand now. And for those who are joining us virtually, if you are in your month or your week or your year of grief, know that we are with you. As I say the name of Loved ones who died in this season in years past, please stand when your loved one's name is said. Lillian Amper, Celine Block, Nathan Eisenstadt, David Eisenstadt's father, Shirley Goldstein, Lindsay Clement's grandmother, Grace Gottlieb, Cindy Silver's mother, Jacob Joslowitz, Florence Klein, Lou Klein, and Phyllis Klein-Rear's mother, Jacob Mell, Sandy Mell's father-in-law, Eugene Neufeld, remembered by the Neufeld family, Ron Neufeld's brother, Simon Pressman, Arnie and Sharon Zappel's uncle, Bessie Sager, Levi Skolnick, Kahana Skolnick's son, Ronald Sonnenstein, Deborah Sonnenstein's father, Ida Wolf, Judith Zaid, Suzanne Eichhorn's sister, and Sophie Rothblatt, Fonda Rothblatt's mother. Zichronam levracha. May their memories be for a blessing. Standing together. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, be'alma divrach irutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'vyomechon u'v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'vizman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevorach le'olam ul'amei olmaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal shmei d'kudesha b'richu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiram v'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shmaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol b'nei Adam, v'imru amen. Reaching for your yellow sheets, feel free to be seated. We close this evening with What a Wonderful World. When I hear this prayer, I think of the shul that I davened in Israel. We used to sing this on Friday nights. Ooh, hold on for 1 minute. Let's make it in a key that I can reach. כשאני רואה בחלוני עץ שמוריק לחם וגם לי, אני שר לעצמי איזה אחלה עולם. השמיים כחולים, ענן הוא לבן, והבוקר בהיר, ובלילה ישן, ואחלום לעצמי איזה אחלה עולם. וכל צבעי הקשת יפים וחדשים, פרוסים אחרי הגשם על פני האנשים, והיום כה יפה וקל לי כל כך לומר שאני אוהב אותך. והנה תינוקות בוכים במיטה, מה שהם ילמדו לעולם לא אדע, אז אני שר לעצמי איזה אחלה עולם. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. Hashamayim chulim, anan hu lavan, והבוקר בהיר ובלילה ישן, ואחלום לעצמי איזה אחלה עולם. אני שר לעצמי איזה אחלה עולם. So I'm going to ask the children to come forward and to join me for Kiddush. Ma yafer hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Two hands because there's wine. Ma yafer hayom, Shabbat Shalom. You'll do the challah. You two hold the challah. We start with Kiddush. Start with Kiddush. Okay. Then take this one, please. With this Kiddush cup that's filled with sweet wine, so may you have the most sweet, the most amazing Shabbat, overflowing goodness and health and joy and blessings. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho, be'ahava uvratzon hidchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit, כי הוא יום תחילה למקרא קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת עם כל העמים, ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש HaShabbat. Amen. L'chaim. I'll take the Kiddush cup. And now what I'm going to ask for you to do is pull the challah cover off. There you Ooh, thank you. And you guys have this, and you guys will help me hold this. Hold it on the side, because underneath it may be a little hot. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. So give me 1 second. And we're going to put this down for a minute because we have one that's homemade. Shabbat Shalom. To the extent that you are willing to and comfortable, when you get up and move around, if you put your mask on, it's a way for us to keep each other safe. This challah was made by Rita, and it's fresh out of the oven, so I'm going to break you guys a piece. I have eaten her challah before. It is amazing. And so I want you to have a piece. And then what I'm going to ask you to do is take a piece to your parents and to your grandparents. Where's for your grandma? Okay. And this is for your mom.